we're back. And you may be wondering, why can't I use my weapon anymore? Well, it's because we decided to respec. We're now using the Blasphemous Blade. So, not mean to rest, but it's fine. Here are my stats. And you may be thinking that I wasted the upgrade material. Nah, don't worry about it. We're about to go get more. Wearing the Radon armor and wielding mimics here. Look at that damage. And we barely have the stats to use it. Now, the reason why this weapon's really good is because every time you get a kill with it, you get HP back. Look. See that? All the way back to full. Which is why things are gonna be changing. Specifically, gonna be wearing that, but seems Mr. Alien wants to be rude. I don't know what those are supposed to be, actually. But we don't need Blood Flame Blade. Can't buff it, the weapon with it. So, best way around this guy is just run. Grab your weapon upgrades. Grab your runes. Just duck, dive, dodge, and dip. Sir. How rude of him. Like, imagine just like us hacking someone because they live. Could not be me. Shh, don't be a snitch. And this Ash of War on the weapon, it will heal you 30% of your life when you use it, in addition to doing great damage. Weapon's got innate fire. Fire is least resisted out of every element. And look at that. Bam. Straight up. Kill someone, get HP back. Use the weapon, or get HP back. This is the oh, look, he's using it too. 8 golden rune 10s. Shield grease, if you are using a shield, it increases your defense on your shield. But just run on down. And not only are we going to get a maxed out weapon, we're going to get this to +9 at least. Or, no, +8 definitely. Because there's a couple 7s and 8s over here. Down in this depths of Noxtella. Did not mean to hit that. Didn't even see that. But alas, here we are. We're going to be going up here. Make quick turn. You know what? Screw you in particular. Look at that. And open the treasure chest to get something interesting. This is a great shield that does poison when you smack someone with it. Yep, just a little bit of HP back. Cool, just chill. Get yourself some fan daggers. And there are the silver tears now that explode into lightning when they die. See that? And yes, the lightning explosion does damage themselves, causing you to get more HP upon more HP. But these ones have shields, like they're cowards. Me personally, would never be me though. So just sneak around behind them, smack them up. Bro's living on a prayer. He doesn't even know what's going on. And we got our blue flask back. Isn't that nice? And sir. Alright, now you can buy Ghost Gloveworts 5 through 6 infinitely. Which is perfect, and that's going to explode. So you have the Sacrificial Axe equipped. which I probably should go grab. Boom. Right there, practically infinite FP. Golden Rune 10. And here's your Somber 7. He tries to ambush you, but who's he really ambushing? Nothing. Nada. Zip. So there is more loot across here, but we don't need it. We got all the loot we do need that is required of us. Oh, hello there. So now we can go up to +7. Then we're gonna get our Mimic Tier and Oleg. If you don't want to use Mimic Tier, that's fine by me. Up to +6 as well, at a minimum, infinitely. But there's a lot of 7s, and there's one Ghost 8 here. A lot of 6s, 7s, just all around outside. And if you go here, this is either a 9 or a 10. I don't remember. I don't usually get it because I don't need it. And done. It's not something I usually go here for. Because I usually do the Ronnie quest. Oh, it's a 9. Well, now I know. Okay. Explode, please. Healing. More healing. But if you do go all the way around, you can get that golden seed. But, like, don't really need it. I think we're fine with what we got. But run all the way down here. Bye-bye. And this is why we needed to kill Renala in the last episode, so we could progress the Ronnie quest line. Because you can't progress the Ronnie quest line without killing Renala. So all the way in the back, when we first got into this dungeon, that's a Ghost 9, by the way, we got the miniature Ronnie doll. Talk to it 3 times, and then she talks to you. And then she wants you to kill the Baleful Shadow, which is actually down that way. Get some lore. And now we're going to go quickly buff ourselves up. Got a few things we're going to be doing. Like, for example, turning in that bell bearing before I forget to, and then wonder why I can't upgrade my spirit summons. Purchase, I need 5, and I have 6. Perfect. And boom. I thought I had a 4. I could have sworn I had a 4. Ah. Back and forth, wasting your guys' time. I know I'm a terrible person. I apologize. There we go. So if you want to use Mimic Tier, go ahead, use Mimic Tier. Strongest Spirit Ash in the game because it Mimic literally is just you, but stronger and better. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I never grabbed the 8 from down there. Doesn't matter. Mimic Tier is strong enough. And we'll get this up to 7. There's 8 down there, don't worry. And boom, we're solid. I don't know why I walked that, but it is what it is. Waterfall Basin is where we're going, but we're not going to go there yet. We need to go to The Windham Catacombs, because it's the closest one. I said we're buffing your damage. I meant it. But this buff is going to come at a cost. Slight cost. Talking like 15 to 12 to 0.5 or 15% more damage on you from all physical damage you take. Not that big of a downgrade, honestly. And this was the grace I thought I had. Guess not. Oh well. Snag it quickly. I believe this scarab is useless, but it pretends to be useful. Yeah. So the barrage skill can only be put on a short bow. However, every short bow in the game has the skill by default and it can't be changed. So it's literally useless. There's no point in it at all. Anyways, that cave we'll be coming back to, but not quite yet. We're here to take out some heavy hitters real quick. Like I said, we're getting buff. Grab yourself all these random loots. You never know if you could use them or sell them. It's your choice. And we're going to be going into that fortress right there. Fort Lade. That's what it's called. And we'll progress the Alexander questline a little bit further. And flask increases. 8 and 4 is fine. And that's 12 out of a maximum of 14 you can have, and we're plus 8 out of a maximum of plus 12 you can have. So, pretty solid as far as flask upgrades go. Go in here. Say hi to the Smo knockoff. Literally looks like Smo. Armor, hammer, everything. Just the abilities are not Smo-like. Pillage remains. Get the armor's cookbook. I mean, we're here, so just grab it. Alrighty. Slumbering egg, and I believe it is right here. Yes. Hop off his dead body. Fire scorpion. And there is a boss here. If I can, I think I can. I'll live. You know, I should have equipped the cat talisman. Oh well. Look, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. I'm also not gonna care about the runes. Nope, this one. Fire Scorpion Charm. Increases damage by 12.5%. Then we can increase that at full HP. 619. And if we do rapid attacks, boom. That we get even higher. Okay. Go. Before we forget. Mix Wonders Physic. Get rid of, get rid of. We want the Faith Knot and Fire Knot for the most fire damage. However, I'm not going to use Faith Knot. I'm going to be using Green Burst because that's just what I like. It's me. And now we are ready. Back to the Waterfall Basin. Because we talked to Ronnie, we're going to get invaded by the Baleful Shadow. This is why we made sure we were buffed. There he is.
Oh, Shadow.
Flame grant me strength. See, look at that. Look at that damage. Sure, we can only use it like 3 times, but be careful, he can heal. And he's dead. That was a challenge to you?
Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Cool. Now that chest in Ronaldo's room, that's what this unlocks. But as you can see, we just completely annihilated that poor fool. And welcome to Lake of Rots. There's a faith spell that only takes 15 faith to use. I think it's actually only 12. But it cures rot and poison. It is somewhere in Liurnia. We're not gonna be here this episode. We're not gonna do this level. But I mean, I guess we don't really need it. But it'd just be super helpful if we had it. So, yeah, we're going to hold off until we can get the spell. But if you go all the way back here, I believe there's the Somber 8. So we're just going to get it, get out. Aeonian butterflies don't respawn, one of the few things that don't in this game. This could also just be a 7. Nope. All the way back to round table quickly. And we're going to upgrade to 8. And continue on our way. Cool. Every time, bro. You always think I'm dying. It's getting rude at this point. Anyways. Don't need Flame Blade no more, so gonna remove it from sight. Now, suppose we go back to Seathwater and take out 2 bosses that are over here. They're simple bosses, but bosses nonetheless to tie. And add on to the roster of 165 bosses. Because remember, that's what we're here for. Killing everyone, making sure that we alone are the strongest. Also, enemies kill themselves here, so auto farm them if you feel like it. And time for a magma worm. I don't think we fought this guy before. No, we have. That's how we got the moon veil. Now you may think he's got fire. This guy should be difficult or resist our damage. Well, I can't really say that because he keeps moving, because magma worms don't know when to stop attacking. So I can't actually swing my sword on him. Anyway, stab him in the face. Well, at least Mimic Tear is gonna stay alive. It's like he's immune to fire damage, but I've used fire damage on him before and he hasn't done nothing. And that's another stance break. Just pop him. Easy. Weapon, big weapon, go burr. Oh, phase transition? Don't mind if I do. Stand up on your hind legs and break again. See? GG easy. What is this? Die, peasants. Die. Get yourself a dragon heart. Right on over, grab yourself some golden runes, and say hi to the greatest pothead to ever live. And that's just annoying me. There we go. Golden rune 5. And now if you have jar items, they do like 10% or maybe 20% more damage. I don't remember. But point is, the throwing pot items are stronger with that helmet. It also looks funny. Just be a pothead. There's some smithing 6s in there for your regular weapons that you can't get otherwise until later in the game. Watch out for the bear though, that's meant to break it open for you. Get some healing. Yeah, that's what's up, baby. However, it's kind of useless. Get the pulley crossbow. Shoots 3 bolts for the price of 3 bolts. Just shoots them all at once. It's the Avalon from Dark Souls 1, just changed its name. Moving on. Up we go. Believe there's an invasion. That might be somewhere else, though. Yes, it is somewhere else. No worries. Welcome to the Hermit Village. Filled with demi-humans, a boss, and if you go behind the boss... Where did you come from? Like, hello? Touch the grace. Rest. Reset aggro. And talk to this dude. Kamehameha, also known as Kamehameha. Get him, boy. Get him. Sip. No? And 1, 2, 3, and done. Easy. Memory stone. Who is that boss again? Don't remember it. And grab yourself a Starlight Shard. You earned it. That's the real reward for coming here. Anyways. Nah, I kid. Go back to Seathwater Terminus. Alright. Backwards. We're going into that cave now. It's time. I'm running into a wall, aren't I? I'm multitasking, looking at multiple screens. Gotta make sure I don't miss any bosses. Just got a full-on Google Doc checklist. Alright, this could be one of 2 caves. If it's one cave, then that's another demi-human queen fight. If it's the other, then it's actually a duo fight in poison. But I'm pretty sure this is the demi-humans. Use 2 stone sword keys. Make sure you have that. Make sure to remove this thing so you don't get stabbed to death. Enter the cave. Seathwater Cave. I don't remember what this one is. Time will tell. nerd. Oh. Ah. This is the poison cave. Welcome to the duo fight. Poison grease. Blobbies that are weak to fire. If only we knew something that had fire damage. If only. Unfortunately, fire damage is incredibly rare in this game. It's incredibly rare. If only we had a way to out-heal this poison. I think we might actually die. Finally, non-poisoned land. If only. Come up here. Grab yourself a little bit of loot before continuing on your way to the boss door. Actually gonna need to heal for this. Alright. The reward for this is a talisman that makes you do 20% more damage for 20 seconds after you or an enemy is poisoned. Let me make sure it was actually a waste of time. I should not have done that. But the boss is weak to fire. If only we knew one. Only we had a way for fire damage. Bridge of Iniquity time. Now we're going to start climbing Mount Gelmir. This is one of the reasons why I chose this weapon. It's just busted. Bit of parkour for fun. Not because it's necessary. And time to play Metal Gear Solid. Oh wow. What a long ladder. We're almost done with the Mount Gelmir area. That's pretty cool. We've only got 4 bosses left in here. Alright. Mount Gelmir and the Volcano Manor, I included them together for simplicity. Otherwise, kind of as separate areas. And grab every grace, because you never know what could be useful. That right there is a Somber 6. Gonna snag it real quick. Just real quick like. Even though we don't need it, just always snag it. Alrighty. Moving along. Welcome to this little section. Now you may think they're grieving their fallen allies. No, they're eating them. They are eating their allies. They're cannibals. Because this war has drained them of all the resources, and now they don't even have food. Grafted Scion. Sir, can I get off my horse so I could beat you up? I have poise, my good sir. Poise. Poise, I say. Learn from your mistake. Sporific grease for sleep, and one of the best curved swords in the game. Unfortunately, there's only one in the game, so if you want to, either get a buddy, or, you know, just New Game Plus. All the way up. Anyways, jump around. Just keep climbing. Up and up we go. There's Volcano Manor. There's a merchant here. Why, hello there. I've never seen you before. Ah, right. Just buy those two. Those are the most important things here. Then if you want the confessor set, right here. Goodbye, sir. Volcano pots are fire pots, except they leave lava on the ground. So they're stronger. No, I got all these pickles, but I don't use them. It's funny. Should start using them on some higher end bosses. Dang, this one tall ladder. Come on, you know how to use torrent. Don't act shy. Jump on down, go to the Grace, and turn back around for another boss. And there's also a boss up here, though. We'll deal with him in a second, because that's probably the strongest boss in this area, or hardest. Rest up. Turn around. Let's go to town. So next episode, I would like to take on the Lake of Rot area. There's only 2 bosses in that area, but it unlocks another area filled with more bosses. So, and after this cave, we'll only have 2 bosses left in this area. So, boom, easy dubs. Now, this is the demi-human boss. The reward you get is actually one of 2 items in the weapon group. It is a ballista. There's not many ballistas in this game. There's only 2. The hand ballista and this weapon, known as jar cannon. Yeah, you get a full-on cannon. Chill, Margot. Margot. And spam a lot, because someone may or may not have been fighting the wall. Mimicked here. You don't know what it's doing these days. Alrighty. Ninth, yeah, we'll save that boss for later. And it is, yeah. Go to Fort Faroth. Huh. Can't find demi-human Queen Margot. Marigot. Oh well. That's interesting. Now this is a boss to pickle on if it's not dead. This one might have been killed. But then again, that might have been a different account. Got too many accounts to keep track of. But it's not on my list, so... Alright. Yep, there it is. We got fire. It's weak to fire. Buff up. and go to town. What? Me, this boss is easy. Proceeds to get one tapped because gets stunned on the ground. State America though. It is what it is. But we were doing damage. Damage was what we had. I know I bounce around a lot, but like, come on. I said we're getting all the bosses. Never said that there's gonna be order or rhyme and reason to them. Roll out of the poison. I'm not willing to die. Stop with the poison poop. That is 60k gone because I didn't grab him. Why is this boss kicking my butt? And why am I making dumb mistakes? Both of them. I blame both of that. It's just an Erdtree avatar. Oh well, I lost the runes. Just die, please. Oh, okay. There we go. Pickle up. And we're gonna immediately ride over. Try to save the pickle. Sprint over to the dragon. Try to keep double pickle going. Should be here. There he is. Heal. And run. Or dash. Either way, it'll work. Because it's fun. Right on the face? Or I couldn't tell. Coward! Get down here. And that's stance break. And stab him in the face. You are the ace. And just spam. Spam the Ash War. Because we don't know any better. And killed with pickles. Boom. Boom. Same pickle, two bosses. And that's what the Blasphemous Blade will do for your health. Win. Shame about the 60k runes though. Want more mind. Then I want to get more faith. Boom. Easy. Get that to 30. Get that to 30. Just bounce between the two. Easy day. So, this is what we're looking at right now. Scale's better with faith, but strength still gonna hit. Gets pretty hard hitting. And we got a good haul, in my opinion. Can't wear that yet. Would like to, but not yet. So yeah, that's how we're looking. Think we might have enough time. Gonna go to the Bestial Sanctum though. Just barely enough time, you know. Alrighty. This is one you want to make sure you're ready for. before you start swinging, make sure you're fully buffed. How much damage do we do? Oh, that's nothing. Okay, watch out for the death laser. Biggest damage right there is the death laser. And we broke his stance. That was surprising. But this is Blasphemous Blade, so I'm not too surprised. And thank you for reminding me of my place. Can't get too cocky. These guys are immune to every stat effect, so don't even try it. The only stat effect they're not immune to is damage. They don't know how to resist that one. And Death NATO? Cool. Did it dumbly, but you're the boss, you know? Done. Pickle. 100k runes at least. 130. And these do have the same death move, except here's the thing, that death laser does damage over time. Sort of like the black knife, just doesn't reduce the max HP they have. So that is something to remember. And with that, I think we're gonna end the video here. See you guys in the next one. Peace.